Joining us now to discuss the crypto market is Quantfury CEO Ali Pourdad. Good morning, Ali. Good afternoon, Ali.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Well, better than Bitcoin, apparently. It's now trading down in these past hours. What do you think is the catalyst? Is it this news about DCG, rather Genesis, or are there any other potential reasons why we're seeing this sell-off in Bitcoin right now?
Yeah, I think today there was a series of new news that came out that maybe rattled the market a little bit. But probably the bigger question was what brought us to those new highs. I mean, that was probably the bigger story, and what was driving that little bit of a craze that we saw that got us to those new highs again. Is there any justification for it? I think that was probably the bigger story to me. And maybe this was sort of just naturally expected to occur. We see Genesis sort of the final chapter now, I guess, if you want to put it a certain way, and it does look like they're filing bankruptcy, and that's probably baked in a lot into the market, into the market prices as we know them today. I mean, look, if FTX, the second largest exchange in the world, can go down and not take Bitcoin to zero, I don't suspect Genesis filing bankruptcy is going to do that either.
And if the report from the block is correct, then it seems like I don't want to say an amicable bankruptcy, but it's a more measured bankruptcy with the creditors involved in it. So it seems like if anything, if it is that kind of a structure, one that the creditors accept, it might not be as contentious or as damaging potentially as FTX. Is that correct?
Yes, 100%. And let's make no mistake about it. These things have been going on for many, many, many months. I mean, arguably these companies have been in trouble since the Luna collapse, as we saw in the most recent FTX filings. It's not just FTX that felt the brunt of it, but DCG's companies and the 3X Capital guys and so on and so forth. So it's not the first. This is not the first time we saw it in 2022. I guess it's 2023 now, so maybe it's the first time we saw it in 2023, but it won't be the last. I think there's going to be more to come.
CoinDesk TV's Christine Lee spoke with Anthony Scaramucci earlier today in Davos. He said that the crypto contagion fear is likely far from over. Do you think that's correct, or do you think that we've seen the worst?
No, I 100% agree with that. I think the big catalyst everybody should be keeping an eye on is the U.S. Department of Justice, the U.S. Treasury, the SEC. We should be paying close attention to what U.S. regulators are doing now. I think they're starting to, today's news was maybe not as exciting as people wanted to see. I think maybe they were expecting to see a larger exchange or two or three maybe mentioned, but that's okay. I think this is sort of a first step, and they're showing that they're serious about enforcing jurisdiction and serious about enforcing anybody that breaks U.S. laws. And I think that's a sign that people should just be cautious. Like, we're telling traders to be cautious and just slow down. You don't have to rush. Crypto volumes are down. Crypto liquidity is down. So if you're trying to trade and make money in this alternative asset class right now, it's going to be a tough proposition. You may be better off waiting and let some of this news flush itself out. I suspect we'll see one or more other exchanges mentioned by U.S. regulators in the near future, or in the near to distant future.
So, Ali, I'm going to ask my most annoying question, but I do this all the time. We're right now at about $21,000 on Bitcoin. What do you think comes first? What do you think comes next, rather? Is it going to be 16,000 or 26,000?
Well, if it goes up, I think it'll be short-lived. So my best guess is it goes down. But with crypto, you never know. So if it does go up, I would be looking to take profits if I can make money off this swing, and And if it goes up, I would also just look to reduce my position and just manage my risk that way. But my best guess is it goes down. I think this recent move to 21.5 was a bit premature in my view.
So when you say it goes up a little bit, what's your resistance?
I mean, there's clear resistance levels all the way here. I mean, I think this 21.5 level, if we break through it again, then there is the possibility it goes up, and you see, maybe we see 25 again. But I wouldn't bet on it. I suspect we're going to see. If I had to guess, I would say we're going to see 18s again, maybe 19s again before it goes up.
Well, let's see what happens next. Every day is a surprise, isn't it? Thank you very much,
Yes.
Ali. That was Ali Pourdad, CEO of Quantfury.